now watching Compton Rick Rock TV. Let's get to the content.
Yo, what up? It's Compton Rick Rock with Compton Rick Rock TV, and we back with the content. But before we get to the content, like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, and catch every video when I drop them. Now we're gonna do a reaction to Mr. Zach Reacts, and I seen this title and a few other guys headline, and it's basically similar to this one. Fo Estrica faced multiple felony charges for illegal possession of illegal fireworks, and then they explain it. I never looked at it like that. Never thought about that. That was something that never crossed my mind until I seen it not only here on a few other guys' channel. I believe it was Demon Time Exotics page and Whack 100, and I think Big Chuck from the Death of the Cloud Chasers. They was all speaking on it, and man, if this is right here, this is a cold subject, man, because I'm gonna tell you like this, man. I don't know if this possibly could happen, but if it could happen, it's all bad, because if Fo Extras go back up in that county jail, especially in this condition, he might have a problem on his hand. Well, let's get to this, man, this content, and let's see what they talking about on Mr. Zach Reacts. Let's go.
What's up, y'all? It's Mr. Zach, and I'm back with another one. Since the recent 4th of July fireworks accident to Fo Extra, everyone wants to know if he will be in violation of his legal troubles he has, with him being a felon in possession of illegal fireworks that injured him and one of his homies. Let's break it down. California law and enforcement officials take the issue of illegal fireworks seriously, and the consequences for violating these laws, especially for felons, can be severe. Examples of possible charges and penalties for felons with illegal fireworks in California: possession of destructive devices, explosives, PC 18710 PC. If a felon is found in possession of fireworks that fall under the category of destructive devices or explosives as defined in California law, e.g. those with a specific explosive weight or those designed to launch.
What the hell? This nigga just fell on his back. Hey, man, I didn't know you could go to jail for illegal fireworks. Is that true? Leave that in the comment section. Let me know if that's true or not. I never knew that a person can go to jail for illegal fireworks. Now, I know if you get caught with a whole lot of them, I have seen a lot of people on the news channels with boxes and boxes of fireworks, illegal fireworks. But I don't know if you go to jail for a few fireworks or just a couple of. I don't know, man. Y'all let me know in the comment section.
Explosive projectiles, they can face felony charges. A conviction under this law can lead to a state prison sentence of 16 months, 2 years, or 3 years.
What?
In certain circumstances, such as possessing the device in a reckless or malicious manner in or near a public place, the penalties can be increased, potentially resulting in a prison sentence of 2, 4, or 6 years.
Wow.
Possession of materials to make a destructive device, PC 18720 PC. If a felon possesses substances or materials with the intent to create a destructive device or explosive without a proper permit, they can be charged with a felony under this law. A conviction can lead to a state prison sentence of 2, 3, or 4 years. Arson, PC 451. If the use of illegal fireworks by a felon results in a fire that causes property damage or threatens lives, they could be charged with arson, which is a felony. The severity of the charges and penalties depends on factors like the intent behind starting the fire and the extent of the damage. Reckless burning, PC 452. If a felon uses illegal...
Boy, these content creators, hey, man, once you do something on this internet, man, hey, they gonna come for you. They got the internet lawyers. He done broke down the penal code and everything to exactly whatever crime that might have been broken in this case. This is something that I never knew of. I never heard of anybody. Matter of fact, I don't know anybody personally that had their hand in that type of situation due to illegal fireworks at all. This is crazy.
Fireworks in a reckless manner, causing a fire that damages property, they could be charged with felony reckless burning. Penalties can include 16 months to 3 years in prison. Aggravated charges in cases of injury or property damage. The Los Angeles County District Attorney's Office has stated that when fireworks cause harm, such as injury or significant property damage, individuals may face felony charges with potentially severe penalties. For instance, one case involved felony charges for explosion of a destructive device causing bodily injury and possession of a destructive device on a public street, which could result in a lengthy state prison sentence. Enhanced penalties for reckless or malicious possession, PC 18715 PC. If a felon is caught possessing a destructive device or explosive, including illegal fireworks, in certain locations, like a public street near a school or residence, in a reckless or malicious manner, they could face a felony charge with a sentence of 2, 4, or 6 years in prison. Wobbler offenses and prior criminal history. Many fireworks-related offenses, like possession of large quantities of dangerous fireworks, are classified as wobblers, meaning they can be charged as either a misdemeanor or a felony.
In other words, just take your ass to a fireworks show. Just go to a fireworks show. All this shit. I couldn't imagine getting 2 years, 3 years, even 6 years, or just 16 a day in jail for some damn fireworks, some illegal fireworks. Hell no. Leave that shit alone, y'all.
Depending on the circumstances and the individual's criminal history, a felon's prior convictions would likely be a significant factor in a prosecutor's decision to pursue felony charges. Real-world example, Joshua Alaves case, Los Angeles. In 2024, Joshua Alaves faced multiple felony charges, including explosion of a destructive device causing bodily injury and possession of a destructive device on a public street after allegedly setting off large-scale pyrotechnic devices that caused property damage and injuries. He could face up to 35 years in state prison if convicted of both cases. Important considerations for felons: loss of rights. Felony convictions, including those related to explosives, can result in the loss of certain rights, such as the right to possess firearms. Probation and eligibility. In many cases involving explosives or destructive devices, felons are not eligible for probation, meaning a conviction could result in mandatory prison.
I believe 4 Extras is off probation. I think he's off probation. I don't think he's no longer on probation. Y'all let me know in the chat. Is he still on probation? I'm not sure about that.
It's important to remember that every case is unique and depends on the specific facts and circumstances. Felons in California should be particularly careful to avoid any involvement with illegal fireworks, as the potential consequences are severe. The legal consequences of a felon in possession of illegal fireworks, California, 1 felony charges are likely. While possession of illegal fireworks is typically a misdemeanor, a person with a prior felony conviction is much more likely to face a felony charge, especially for possessing a large quantity of fireworks, 25 low Bs or more, having commercial grade or explosive type fireworks not for consumer use, being on probation or parole, which often prohibits possession of any explosives. 2. Health and Safety Code, Pre-Hour 2677, possession of dangerous fireworks. Without a valid license, it's illegal to possess dangerous fireworks. Felons may be charged with felony possession of explosives, felony enhancement, due to prior convictions, penalty, if charged as a felony, up to 3 years in state prison, fines from $5,000 to $50,000, seizure and destruction of the fireworks. 3. Federal consequences, 18 U.S.C., Pirate 42I. If the fireworks qualify as explosives under federal law, a felon in possession of explosives is a federal crime. Penalty, up to 10 years in federal prison, fines, up to $250,000 for probation or parole violation. If the individual is on probation, this could be a technical violation resulting in revocation and jail time. Parole could lead to return to prison for remainder of original sentence. 5. Other enhancing factors. The case could be made worse if the fireworks were stored near children or in public housing. The fireworks caused fire, injury, or property damage. The individual has a history of violent or drug-related felonies. Summary of potential consequences. Factor description penalty. All
right, y'all can go over there to Mr. Zach Reacts and watch this. He gonna break down the law and the penal codes for y'all. 4 Extras might be, I don't know, man. He might be facing some time for this. This is what these internet lawyers are saying. This is Mr. Zach Reacts. Y'all go over there and subscribe to his channel. He got all type of stuff, not just your particular your average hood stuff. He got some good content over there. I watches it when I get tired of watching all this hood stuff. But anyway, man, yeah, man, this is a sad situation, homie. Simply for the fact that dude had already been through a lot, man, and a lot of people are still clowning him on the internet. I get it, it's content. A lot of people need that content for their channels. But man, I don't think that ain't no good content. But hey, this the content space, the content world, and you gotta expect that. Y'all can go over there to 4 Extras page over there on Instagram. He got a GoFundMe going on right now for his medical expenses. Y'all go over there and donate to the cause. That's 4 Extra. The General, I believe. Matter of fact, give me a second. and let me chime in real quick just to make sure that it's 4 extras, the general on Instagram. So go over there and subscribe to follow his Instagram channel, and y'all, pitch you into the cause, man. It's Compton Rick Rock with Compton Rick Rock TV, and I catch all of y'all on the next one. Like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel, Compton Rick Rock TV. Also, hit that notification bell and catch every video when I drop it.